What catastrophe awaited the Earth and the universe if Megatron's diabolical course of action was not stopped? In Autobot Command Headquarters, tension was running high as Optimus Prime asked,
"Well, Prowl, anything?"
Headset on, Prowl studied the computer printout intently as he listened. When Optimus Prime touched his shoulder, he turned and pulled aside his headset.
"Nothing yet, Chief,"
he replied.
"No vibrations or radar profile return for hours now. Their mole machine is definitely not active at the moment. What do you suppose they're up to?"
"Nothing good."
Then, moving away to be alone and to think, Optimus Prime muttered,
"Make your move, Megatron. Show yourself so I can crush you once and for all."
How am I doing this time, Master?
Soundwave had to shout over the roar of the turbine drives and the grinding of the bore bit as the mole machine chewed its way under the jungle above.
"Don't pat yourself too hard, Soundwave, or you'll knock your cassette out."
Yeah, well, this is the last tunnel in the network, isn't it? There's salt water under the whole place now.
At Autobot Command, the laser sonar return had been knocking Prowl's ears off for hours. He sat back, removed the headset, and turned to Optimus Prime.
"They stopped, Chief."
"That's only the ante, Prowl. The game has just begun. I'm waiting for Megatron's bet. Then I'll cover it and force his hand."
On the surface, from the deck of the mole machine, Megatron watched the rising oil cover bushes and lap at tree trunks. Birds screamed overhead. Animals bellowed and crashed about in a frenzy, seeking the higher ground.
"It is a wonderful sight,"
exclaimed Megatron.
Yes, Master. Oh, look! One of those primitive humanoids crying for help.
Transferring themselves to the Decepticon defoliator craft, from which they could get a better view of the destruction they had caused, Megatron and Soundwave maneuvered slowly through the jungle. The craft's enormous hover fans ripped the air, their powerful downthrust bending trees until they snapped like twigs and blowing protesting birds and animals left and right like so much debris.
That's the geographic low point of the lake, Master.
Soundwave pointed out.
It's the perfect loading site. Every last drop of oil will flow to this area until the lake is dry.
"Defoliate them! 10 square miles! I want to bring in 4 oil transporters at a time!"
To raise the oil in the jungle, Megatron had to draw off most of the huge warm ocean current along the coast of South America. Moving in to replace that warm current was a larger cold current. Since these are the currents that control the weather over much of the globe, such a sudden and enormous change played havoc with the delicate balance of nature and led to tremendous weather disturbances that destroyed everything in their path. Could this terrible situation be prevented? Only the Autobots had the ability to do it, and Optimus Prime did not shrink from the responsibility.
"All right, depraved Megatron. You have played your cards. Now I shall play mine."
Prowl was monitoring Autobot surveillance and announced,
"Our Autobot spy, Bumblebee, is over the target now, Chief."
"Good. I want to be certain we have the exact location coordinates of this nemesis of all creation so we can smash him finally and forever."
Meanwhile, Soundwave was monitoring the radio as Megatron observed the fuel loading. Yelling over the roar of transporter turbines and suction drives, Soundwave announced to his leader,
Wonderful blazing rivets, Master! One Earth City is about to go!
At that moment, the Autobot superjet Skyfire zoomed overhead. But no sooner had Megatron raised his fusion cannon toward it than Skyfire was already past and out of sight.
Don't worry, Master. That superjet's communication with its base is garbled. It sounds like Autobot headquarters is going underwater! Ha! We have nothing to fear from them.
Nothing to fear? Optimus Prime is a fool, but he is not stupid. Even up to his neck in water, he is capable of plotting my destruction. Are you sure nothing got through?
I'll check my radio, Master, but... Oh! My cable connection was loose, Master! It was my headset that garbled the message!
You mechanical nitwit! Is your tape wound too tight, or what?
Suddenly, wave after wave of Autobots swept in, urged on by Optimus Prime.
Attack noble Autobots! Reduce the infernal Decepticons and the corrupt Megatron to twisted heaps of hot metal!
Diving, relentless and thundering, they released a hailstorm of null rays and missiles. Transporters exploded as the Decepticons mounted a futile counterattack to cover their retreat. Using the mole machine, Megatron sought safety by tunneling into the Earth, shouting,
Confounded but not defeated Optimus Prime! I shall be back! I swear it!
Returned to normal, the Earth waits. The Autobots remain its only defense against Megatron. And the battle continues.